How is everybody tonight? Can we get happy hands if you're happy to be here tonight? Woo! Yay! Well, we brought some friends with us too tonight. As you can see, look who Miss Annette has with her. Does everybody know who that is?
Meow,
Who is that?
meow.
Meow,
She
meow.
went shopping with me today, and she wanted a new shirt for a special occasion, but we were out of luck. We couldn't find anything to fit her. She was sad today.
Yes, indeed. Well, and Meow Meow's friend Sally is here with me tonight. So Sally says hi to everybody. So I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Miss Denise, and we have
Miss Annette here with Miss Meow Meow.
I'm Miss Toby.
and
Miss Olivia.
yay! So we are so excited to see all of you tonight. We're going to have so much fun. Tonight's program is all about Women's History Month. Can we get a thumbs up for Women's History Month? Woo! Yay! Very good, very good. So tonight we're going to share a lot of really fun information as we celebrate Women's History Month. So we're going to start out tonight with reminding everyone that we are so excited to have you with us for the South Charleston Public Library Family Fun Fest program. We are going to be recording tonight's session. So we remind everybody, if you don't want your face or voice on the program recording, make sure you mute your mic or turn off your screen, but we hope you'll stay with us and join us. Miss Olivia will be monitoring the mics throughout the program. So we're going to have plenty of times that you can pitch in and be part of the conversation. So we're excited to get started. So we're going to start right now with our opening song. Miss Olivia is going to sing for us tonight.
If you're ready for a story, come sit down. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. Let's all gather near so everyone can hear. If you're ready for a story, come sit down.
Yay! Wonderful. Well, as you can see, Meow Meow's here tonight, and she invited Miss Sally to join us. And all of us are wearing these special colored bandanas tonight for Women's History Month. And even Sally has one, and Meow Meow has one. And you can all wear a red bandana this month, too, to celebrate Women's History Month. But we have all kinds of surprises in store in our stories tonight. So you're going to have to pay really close attention to all the pictures and things that you're going to see in the stories, because whoa, are there going to be some surprises. So what is Women's History Month? What do we think that might be? The month actually officially started in 1987, which is 34 years ago. Doesn't sound that long, but it was 34 years ago. And it was to recognize achievements of women in all areas of life. So whether it be science, working in their community, leading government, literature, art, sports, all the different things, medicine, all in homes all across America. But for many years and even today, sometimes females don't get the same recognition that males do in the same kind of roles. So we're working to just make sure that everyone has equal rights, which is part of what the women's movement is all about. So there are times still today, in today's era, that men and women may work the exact same job, but the women get paid less for it. So we're still working to make our way to make things equal for equal pay, for equal work. Okay? So we're going to get started today with a very fun first book. And this first book is called Everyday Dress Up. And it is written and illustrated by Selena Alco and published by Alfred A. Knopf Publishers out of New York. So everybody ready for the first story? Let's see those thumbs up if you're ready. Miss Toby's going to share her screen and I'm going to read with you. So here we go. This story is called Everyday Dress Up. Look at all these pictures. Oh, they're wonderful. Okay. So I only used to play princess until Mommy showed me pictures and told me stories of real great women. Now dressing up is an adventure, when every day of the week I am a daring new dame. On Monday, I put on goggles with cardboard wings. I'm ready to go. Look at that. Do you see her cardboard wings? I'm Amelia, First Lady of Flight. Like a bird, I soar smoothly in the sky. On Tuesday, I slip into a dazzling dress, standing up on stage to scat a song. Woo, look at that. Oh my gracious. I'm Ella, the queen of jazz. I sing my heart out to a full house of fans. On Wednesday, flag waving, I march and I fight so every woman will have the right to vote. Look at her walking. I'm Elizabeth, super suffragist. I proudly paved the way for First Lady Eleanor and Supreme Court Justice Sonia. On Thursday, I button up my lab coat using test tubes and beakers and trial and error. I'm Marie, star-studded scientist. I make medicine to cure the sick. On Friday, I tie on an apron and stand tall, teaching fancy French cooking to Americans. Well, look at that, what she's cooking. Woo. I'm Julia, chef extraordinaire. Fish in hand, I declare bon appetit. On Saturday, I don shiny slippers and a terrific pink tutu. Center stage, I turn, jump, and play. Ooh, look at that. I'm Maria, Prima Ballerina. Spinning like a diamond, I twinkle and sparkle for the crowd. On Sunday, I draw a thick black brow, a sock monkey perched in pose. See her sock monkey up on her shoulder, just like Sally's doing. Sally's so excited. I'm Frida, prized painter. Like Alice and Georgia, I add color to canvas, creating forest and flowers and pictures of me. Look at that. After trying on gowns of greatness, I fold up all my props and put them away. Look at all the props she has. Doesn't that look fun? Oh, I love to sing, dance, draw, and paint, cook, take trips, help people, and lead the way. And when I'm older, I hope to have my own outstanding outfit so that little girls will sport costumes of me. How fun would that be? Now, see, here are some of the biographies that talk about the women who were in this book. Amelia Earhart, who was an airwoman who was the first to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. And there was Ella Fitzgerald. She made her way big in jazz before other people had made it big. Elizabeth Cady Staunton was a suffragist who helped women get the right to vote. Eleanor Roosevelt was one of our first ladies, and she was a huge advocate for civil and human rights. And Sonia Sotomayor is a current Supreme Court justice. Then we also had Marie Curie, who was a scientist, and she won 2 Nobel Prizes, which are huge, in physics and chemistry. And then Julia Child was a famous chef and author, and she introduced French cuisine to us Americans. So then we had Maria Tallchief, who was an Osage Indian of Scots-Irish ancestry, and she was America's first prima ballerina. She was the first woman who danced ballet on stage professionally. Frida Kahlo is best known for her intense self-portraits and did a lot of cool paintings. And Georgia O'Keeffe was a well-known writer, and she did a lot of things with books that she produced. And then Alice Neal was a portrait painter. So she also spent some time in Cuba doing some political things as well. So look at all these amazing women just in one book. And guess what? We have a ton of books like this in our library that you can come borrow and learn more about both male and female leaders. So let's move on. Did everybody like the first story? I hope to see some thumbs up. I hope everybody liked it. Woo! Yay! Very good. So next up, we're going to ask some questions. So how many of you know what you want to be when you grow up? Can you give me a thumbs up if you know what you want to be when you grow up? Okay, let's hear it. Let's unmute everybody. So, all right. Maggie, what would you like to be when you grow up? Your mama may have to unmute you. We can't hear you, sweetheart. You need to unmute your... There she comes. So what would you like to be?
What I want to be when I grow up, a human doctor.
A what? A people doctor? Well, fantastic. Very good. So how about you, Miss Stella? Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
I'm going to be, yes. I want to be astronaut.
An astronaut.
Whoa.
That's fantastic. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait to see you on the moon or on Mars or some fabulous planet out there. So I think, okay, Will, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm also gonna be an astronaut, because I'm wondering I want to explore the International Space Station and walk on the moon.
Very cool. And I know you well enough to know that you'll make it happen. So that's some very cool stuff.
Yeah,
Very good. Yeah, there's a lot of work to get to that, isn't there? Very good.
You have to do it for stuff for 10 years, and you have to be really good at math and physics.
That is exactly right. So you got to study hard to get to do those things. So all really, really good points. So now we're going to talk a little bit about another book that Miss Annette is going to read.
Yes.
And you ready, Miss Annette?
I am. We're having a little bit of problems with some of our links, so we're going to hold up this book. This is the first time we've done this in a long, long time. So the name of the book is My Name Is Not Isabella, and the story is about Jennifer Fosbury, and the pictures are by Mike Litwin, and the publisher has a real funny name, I think. It just rolls off the tongue. It is called Sourcebooks Jabberwocky. Isn't that a magical name? Okay.
Back it up a little bit, Miss Annette.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Good morning, Isabella, the mother said. It's time to get up and out of bed. My name is not Isabella, said the little girl. Then who has been sleeping in my daughter's bed? Asked the mother. I am Sally, the greatest, toughest astronaut who ever was. Well, Sally, blast out of that bed, put on your spacesuit, and come downstairs for breakfast. Good morning, Sally, the mother said. It's time for breakfast. Pull up a chair. My name is not Sally, said the little girl. Then who will eat this fine breakfast I cooked? Asked the mother. There she is. She's only half awake. Maybe she doesn't know who she's going to be today. I am Annie, the greatest, fastest sharpshooter who ever was. Well, Annie, right on over here and eat up. There's some fine victuals, and every cowgirl needs a proper meal. She's Annie Oakley. Annie Oakley was in a Wild West show way back in the 1800s, and she could shoot better than a lot of men. Okay, Annie, the mother said, it's time for school. My name is not Annie, said the little girl. Then who will go outside and wait for the bus? Asked the mother. She's all ready for school. I am Rosa, the greatest, bravest activist who ever was. Well, Rosa, march out there and take your seat on the bus. She's referring Rosa Parks, who didn't give up her seat on the bus because she thought it was wrong for somebody to ask her to do that. Welcome home, Rosa, the mother said. Did you have a nice day at school? My name is not Rosa, said the little girl. Then who will eat these cookies I made while she does her homework? Asked the mother. I am Maria, the greatest, smartest scientist who ever was. Well, Marie, sit down and discover the answers to your homework, and I will get the cookies. There she is, Maria the scientist. Time for dinner, Marie, the mother said. Come help me set the table. My name is not Marie, said the little girl. Then who will help me set out the dishes for our fine meal? Asked the mother. There she is with all of her books. She's getting ready to have a serious sit down with her books and learn something new. I am Elizabeth, the greatest, kindest doctor who ever was. Well, Elizabeth, have patience with your mother and use the nice plates, please. There she is in her doctor outfit. It's almost bedtime, Elizabeth, the mother said. Come upstairs and take your bath. My name is not Elizabeth, said the little girl. Then who will relax in this nice hot bath that I have drawn? Asked the mother. I am Mommy, the greatest, sweetest mother who ever was. Well, Mommy, get in the bathtub. I hope you love the bubbles. There she is. When the little girl climbed into bed, the mother said, Good night, Mommy. My name is not Mommy, said the little girl. Then who will be sleeping in my daughter's bed tonight? Asked the mother. It's me, Isabella, the sweetest, kindest, smartest, bravest, fastest, toughest, greatest girl that ever was, said the little girl as she fell asleep and dreamed about who she would be tomorrow. And this lets us know that sometimes mommies have the hardest job in the whole wide world.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. So my name is not Isabella. She used her imagination and information that she had to become and think about all of these wonderful women that had been out in the world before her. So hope you enjoyed it.
And again, that's a book you can borrow from our library. So, okay, next we're going to look at a song segment that Miss Toby's going to show us.
Yes. All right. Hold 1 second. Let me open the right page. Don't want to give away any storytime secrets yet. We were a little ahead of ourselves. All right. So we don't have a song for you this week because copyright is a thing, but we're sure that lots of you know this song. And this song is actually the 2 songs we're going to share with you a little bit are like they're considered to be women's anthems. And so one of them is Let It Go from Frozen. And it encourages young women to always be themselves, stand up for what's right, and don't let people tell them that who they are is wrong. So that's our first one, and that's Let It Go. And it's sung by Idina Menzel, and it was recorded in 2013, which is kind of a long time ago now. And then our next one, we have a picture here of the artist. This is Katy Perry. This is her album, or her EP title, Roar. But then this is a picture from the music video, and the words are, you held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You heard my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, because I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. And so Roar is about female empowerment, showing that we can do anything, and that we should use our voices, and our voices are what makes us strong. So we shouldn't let anyone tell us to stand back and be quiet just because we're women. All right, so kind of moving forward here, we have a rather famous woman from history. These 2 pictures are both of Rosie the Riveter. And as you can see, Rosie the Riveter wasn't just one person, but she's a combination of many women and is the idea of the spirit of women who were serving their country during World War II from September 1st, 1939 to September 2nd, 1945. And she later became a symbol of women's rights movements all over the world. So these are two pictures of Rosie. And Riveter was a woman who helped rivet together machines that were used during wartime. So that's, and we have a YouTube video, just a little history video, and I'll share the link at the end of this program.
And if you see, Rosie's got the red bandana in her hair, just like we're wearing. So a lot of people will wear that during women's events to, again, give a nod to Rosie the Riveter.
So this is a page from kind of our third book for the evening, but we're not going to read the whole book because it's long. So our third book is for Abigail, an almanac of amazing women, written by Lynn Cheney and illustrated by Robin Price Glasser. It's published by Simon & Schuster Books for young readers. And so this is the R page of the alphabet book. And R is for Rosie the Riveter and women who went to war. When American men went to fight in World War II, women filled their jobs. They worked in offices and factories, became welders and truck drivers, and made Rosie the Riveter, with her can-do attitude, a fitting national symbol. Women also studied bravely in the U.S. Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, and Army Air. Ooh. No, go back. Stop. I'm sorry. And Army Air Forces. And so this is another thing, is that when Rosie the Riveter first came out, women weren't often welcome in those kind of jobs. And since the men had gone to war, it created an opportunity for women to do the work that they had not done before, and proved that they are capable. So that was a big change in U.S. history. So our next little segment here is actually, we're going to talk a little bit about our craft. So I'm going to stop the PowerPoint, and Miss Annette's going to share her craft with us for this week.
Okay, if you haven't stopped by the library yet this week, be sure to stop by. And if you all can see this, you are going to take pipe cleaners, and you're just going to excuse me, coil them around so they make a circle, and you're going to glue them to your page, and then you're going to draw whatever you want to. I've put leaves on my flowers. I've put grass down here. I've put the sun and some birds, and yellow was the color that women, when they were fighting for their rights, that they chose as their color, and they usually wore yellow roses to let everyone know that they were for women's empowerment and that they were working hard towards that. And also males would also wear the yellow rose on their lapel, on their jackets, so that it also would say that they were supporting women. So this is the craft for this week, and the yellow represents women's empowerment, and it was a fun craft to do. So hopefully you'll stop by and get it at the library, and look forward to what we're going to be doing next week.
All right. Our next little section is we're going to look a little bit at inventions. Who's ever thought about being an inventor, or like they had a really good idea that could be an invention?
Who knows what an invention is? Will, what's an invention?
He's muted. Give him a second.
Oh. What's an invention?
A new thing to Earth.
Well, yes, something new that somebody creates, right?
Creation.
Right. Very good. Good. Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to share a few inventions that were created by women and you might not have known about. So if anyone has ever played Monopoly or seen someone in their family play Monopoly,
Oh, yes.
I have too. But it was originally called the Landlord's Game, and it was made by Elizabeth Phillips, and she was the original inventor of Monopoly. Then a woman also invented the modern fire escape, as we know them today in lots of cities. Solar panels, which is pretty nifty technology we're seeing more and more of. If you're not sure what a solar panel is, maybe you've had a solar powered calculator before, where it only works if it's been in the sun or in light recently, and it converts light to energy.
Or the lights that are beside your sidewalk or out to your garage.
Those are often solar powered. We see a lot of that. A dishwasher, liquid paper, which is kind of, I always knew it as whiteout, but the original product name was liquid paper. And it was invented by a woman who was a secretary and thought that this would be a great way to cover up mistakes that were made with a typewriter, because you couldn't erase typewriter ink as well as you could other materials. So they invented liquid paper. Trousers, specifically women's pants, which were called trousers when they were first invented. Windshield wipers, which is kind of surprising. I didn't know that. And the Toll House cookie recipe. So if you like Toll House cookies, they were invented by a woman who was working at the Toll House Inn back in 1939. So those are a few inventions made by women.
Oh my goodness, what fun. So there were a lot of things that when you look around, people had to invent all the things that we use in our lives. And a lot of those inventors are women. So we just wanted to give them a little bit of a spotlight. So did everybody have a good time tonight? Can I see some hands? Woo! Yay! Very good, very good. So we hope you learned a lot today. And remember, too, that we have a whole display in the library with books for Women's History Month. We also have spotlights on our Facebook and Instagram pages that you can follow links to information that we've been highlighting as we go. And we also have the online catalog that you can log in with your library card. And you can borrow books by placing a hold, and then you can come pick them up through our drive-up window. You don't even have to come in the library. How's that for convenient? Yes, very convenient. And then there are all the online books and audio books and streaming video and things that we have available. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, please call the library. Let us know. We can help you with that. Send us a note through Facebook. One of us that do the social media will get back with you as well. So we're excited to see all of you again maybe next week. And next week we're going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day, the wearing of the green, as they say. So we're going to spend some time next week talking about some of the history and traditions behind St. Patrick's Day. So is everybody ready to sing our goodbye song for tonight? Okay, Miss Olivia, you're on.
The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. Yay!
Yay! Wonderful. So is everybody ready to do the library cheer for tonight? Let's get those mics opened up so we can all do our library cheer together, because we want them to be able to hear us on Mars, remember? So is everybody ready? Will, I know you're excited. It's one of your favorites. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. Library! Yay! Look, Julie has her ears covered up. He's so loud. I love it, love it, love it. So we hope everybody had a really good time tonight. We enjoy seeing you as always. Please stop by the library, pick up your craft kits, borrow some books, send us an email, text us, call. Oh, there's Joe. Isn't that Joe?
It's Joe.
Yes. He loves that, Miss Maggie. Yes, he does. I'm telling you, we have puppies that join us for story time. We're so lucky. We are so lucky. Very, very, very lucky. So everybody take care. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week, if not before. Toby?
Oh, yeah, before you go, if you want to check the chat, there's a link to a YouTube video about Rosie the Riveter if you would like to learn more.
Yes. So you guys take care. We'll see you very soon. Sally says goodbye. So does Meow Meow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.